Hello and welcome back. Today you join me over at my unit. As always, I'm currently working through a load of my backlog of books. I've actually made a bit of a gap. I can get in here, which I couldn't do before, so that's quite a nice change. I'll show you what I've been working on. So I said before that over the back, and all this lot, there are some boxes of books which are all by author. So I sort of started digging my way through and found a few boxes. I've got some listed already, so I've listed pretty much one box of stuff that was there, but this is another box that I've emptied out and ready to go. So I've got a load of all by the same author, not all, but they're all sort of like bunched by author. So I've got some by Edmund Crispin, I've got a load by Jonathan Gash, which is a unfortunate name. I've got some by Michael Innes. I've got a whole load, so all that lot there are Michael Innes. This guy, Nicholas Freeling, nice little symbol on it there. Got a few by Robert Barnard, Colin Watson. I basically sorted them all out by author. I'm going to get those pictures and listed. So that'd be nice to get rid of a lot of those. And as I've made my way to the table as well, I've got this underneath. So there's a lot from Peter Lovesey, so I'm probably going to sort of bundle out of those and get those listed. And I think it would be nice to just get some more of this stuff actually listed. It's been a while. It's been sitting there for far too long, all of it. But it's just getting to it has been the problem, and I've had a load of non-fiction stuff in the way. I've sorted through a lot of the non-fiction stuff, not all of it. Some of it I've just sort of put to one side for now, but I've got quite a lot of it listed, and I sold some of it as well, and some of it went really quickly, so that was nice. But yeah, it'd be nice to get some of this fiction listed and in big bundles, and hopefully that will sell well as well. I looked at some good authors there, and there's a lot of it which is all like penguin vintage stuff with the green spines, and there's so much of that, so that's nice because they can go quite well and they're quite popular. I found another box as well which I wasn't actually part of this big haul. It was part of another haul which I picked up, and that was just a load of like kids books, but they're sort of like educational books. So I'm going to put a bundle together of those because I've already got some, so I'm just going to beef up that bundle, get some of those listed as well. But yeah, it's nice to be able to get to the desk, the table which I put in here. Initially I put it in there to sort books onto, and that's now what I'm actually going to be able to do, which is very nice. So yeah, I'm quite looking forward to that. I've had a few good sales on Vinted as well. So last week I had 2 bundles of 15, I think it was. There was a bundle of 5 and there was a bundle of 19 books that people have put together. Again, it's not huge value, but I try to encourage bundle deals as much as I can. So I aim maybe slightly high. I don't aim too low with the prices, but add a discount so people can make their own savings by adding more on. It doesn't always work, but this week it's done pretty well. Since then it's not been that busy, but it's hopefully it will get there, and I can just keep getting rid of some of that as well, because that'd be nice. But it feels very nice to be actually seeing some progress in here. There's still so much stuff, so you know, if I show you again how bad it looks, but those 3 boxes there, I think that one there, they're actually just empty boxes. Maybe that one up there, or up there. Yeah, I don't know, but there's a lot of empty boxes that I've cleared out. So there was a whole load of private eye magazines as well. So I've got a load listed there into different years. There's still loads of those to go through as well. So I think there's another box of private eye, and I've got a carry bag down on the floor somewhere with some private eyes in from all different years. But yeah, it may not look like it, as I always say, but I am making progress, and I feel like I'm actually getting somewhere with it, which is such a nice feeling, and it sort of encourages me to keep cracking on and trying to do more. Now, if sales were better on eBay as well, that would be a lot better. Sales have been Yeah, all right. Not great, but they've I keep getting the odd one. You know, I had one good day a couple of days ago, which was like 150 quid worth of stuff, I think, which was probably one of my best days for a while. But then the next day it died off again, and today it's been all right so far. So we'll see if that carries on. Hopefully into the weekend it generally picks up. Saturday is always a bit quiet for me, but Sunday can be busy, so we'll see. Hopefully it will be good, because I've got a lot of bundled books here, around and everywhere, which will be nice to clear some space so I can get some of these books up on the shelves again. Actually, one of the best things I've done recently for my productivity, in a way, is I got a new phone. Well, this is my old phone, so I've been using my old phone to take pictures, and then I can have my new phone to look stuff up. So I can just have it to one side, because obviously that's got a signal, so I can just look stuff up, put it to one side, look stuff up, put it to one side, and then once it's all done I can just crack on with taking pictures and make sure that means I've definitely got enough battery. I don't think I'm not sure how good my battery is on this phone, so yeah, just for taking pictures is perfect. Just had another sale on Vinted as well, so that's handy. So Rich Dad Poor Dad, always one I like to pick up if I find it cheap enough. I found it for, I think it was 50p the other day, and it sold for a £5 on Vinted, so not huge returns, but it's in and out within a couple of days, so 50p into a £5. Very happy with that, and I'd say it's one I like to try and grab when I can. I've actually got a copy myself, I think. I might have even sold it, I can't remember. I couldn't get on with it. I just didn't like the premise of it. A lot of people swear by it and say it's a really good idea, and I kind of can see where they're going with it, but for me personally it was very much can't think of the right words, but it felt basically the best way to make money was to cheat on your tax, not cheat on your taxes, but it would like find tax loopholes. That was kind of what it was saying, and then buy property and rent it out to people, which I don't really like that anyway. I just don't really like the idea of that. I prefer to buy, if it was me, I'd prefer to buy some kind of business land and sell it out, rent it out to businesses, because at least they know that they're using it to make money. But if it's people just living there, I don't really like that idea. So that's kind of that felt like the premise of it, and then use the funds that you get from that to buy more property and keep investing, and investing in that kind of stuff rather than, I don't know, I just didn't like it. Let me know what you thought. Anyway, I am cold, so I'm going to crack on and get some pictures done, because I'm procrastinating like hell, and I will come back to you once hopefully I've got all of these bundles pictured. Right, still working my way through these bundle of books, but they're going all right. I've just found some of these Colin Watsons. I'm probably going to bundle them all up together, but individually some of them can sell for like 20 odd quid by the looks of it. So yeah, I think probably just bundle it all together and see how it goes. There was that guy I mentioned, Jonathan Gash, I think it was. Having looked at those, who's actually the guy that wrote Lovejoy, which I didn't realise. So a lot of the books are Lovejoy, so he's probably quite popular as well. I haven't looked any of these up really. I so often know if there's some hardbacks or something like these ones. It's this Colin Watson's, they're hardbacks. I might look them up to see if they are, just had another sale, if they are worth individually, but yeah, otherwise I would just probably just bundle them all together. I had a quick look at these Michael Innes ones yesterday. So I've got 3 hardbacks of these, which are all the sort of same stuff, and then a load of other ones. I can't remember, there was almost like 30, I think it was, of Michael Innes books. So yeah, I'm gonna get all those, probably just list them together and aim high and see how it goes. Some bundles of like 15 or so have sold pretty well, so if I've got a bundle of 30 odd, I'm going to try and aim for 100 plus to see how they do, because they're probably worth it, I would imagine. So yeah, let's crack back on. the other thing that just sold, if you wondered, was a bundle of New Scientist magazines. So I can't remember how many there are now, but yeah, they've sold for £30 all in. The problem I've currently got is that it's getting pretty dark out. It doesn't look it in this video, but there's a lot of rain threatening, so it's got quite dark in the old unit. Again, doesn't look it on the camera, so that's promising. So hopefully the pictures will come out better. But I've put this up to sort of stop any rain coming in. But I might just have to remove that because obviously blocking light. Ta-da! All cleared. So that's nice. Got all those book bundles pictured, and got to get them listed now. I've got a nice big empty space. So what I might do, seeing as the rain is kind of on and off, the lighting's not great, I think I might just have a bit more of a sort out. So I've got the space here. I've got boxes sort of still in the way, which I don't really want to work on yet, but there's boxes underneath the table which I want to work on, so I might swap them around, and then sort out some bundles to be pictured and put them on the end of the bench where I just had the books, and then I can create the space nearer the door to take the pictures. So at least once I come back in next week, I can just crack on and get some pictures done, and they are bundles that are ready to go, which should be nice. So yeah, I can pull that lot out of there and then put, so these boxes which are kind of next to me and in the way, I can put those under there instead and see what's in those as well. I think I just tucked those under there because they weren't anything great. So yeah, I don't know what's in those ones either, so it'd be interesting to see what's under there. And this is all my vintage stuff, so I want to try and maybe move that around and get that sorted out a bit more, so that'll be good. Yeah, lots to do. Also had another sale actually while I was here. So this sold just a printer cartridge which sold for £9.99, free post. I picked up a load of them recently in charity shop for £1 each, different ones, so I think that's the second one to go, so that pretty much gets my money back, and yeah, all the rest is just profit now, so happy days. Right, so this is what I've managed to sort out. I've sorted out, there's tons of Elmore Leonard ones. There is Peter Lovesey, which go all the way down to there and up. Some Harlan Coben, which I've had before but didn't sell that well, but I'm guessing now he's done more of his TV shows, they might be a bit more popular. There's a load of Michael Lewin, a load of Arthur Lyons, some Raymond Chandler, a few John Lutz, a few different authors. Don't know much about any of them really. I've got some Elmore Leonard listed already, so I might change some bundles around. I think I've got 2 bundles listed, so I might mix them up and put some more of these bigger bundles in. I've sort of pushed another box under there. This one's moved around, so I've actually got a bit of a gap here now. A couple of boxes empty. This is all a bit of a mess, but that's fine, I can deal with that later. Yeah, I think I've made a bit of progress, you know. A bit of progress, but probably not as much as I wanted. But yeah, I'm just glad to be making some progress, to be honest. But now I'm going to go home and get some food because I'm hungry. I haven't really eaten. I've just been laser focused on trying to sort this stuff out. But yeah, it's good. I'm making progress, and I haven't made much room, but I've made a bit of room. But looking through some of these books in these boxes, there's so many books on the economy. There is tons on World War II. There's like a whole load. I've already got a load listed. I think I've got 2 loads listed actually from World War II, which is all like Hitler based stuff. There's a load more in there, so a load more on UK economy and just the economics in general. Tons on farming and agriculture. There were some really nice ones on agriculture, but I couldn't see any sold listings like dating back for the last 3 years or so. I couldn't really see anything, so yeah, that's going to take some more looking into, as a lot of this stuff does, because it's all quite niche, a lot of it. So yeah, but lots to be getting on with, so it's good. Don't feel like I'm making any progress with that lot, but because I think it's just because it looks so high, but there's a lot of empty boxes still. So maybe I'll take a couple of empty boxes back, and maybe just get rid of them, or take them up the loft and put some books in them up the loft or something, or just put some stuff in them. Still, like, all these here, so that's like 2 different lots, and then there's more behind it, and yeah, so much. Probably that sounded a bit creepy, so don't know why I did some kind of spooky laughing there. Just it's so much to be looking into. It kind of gets on top of me sometimes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. I thought I would just put this together. I forgot actually my GoPro, so I'm filming this on my phone. So if I keep looking at the wrong direction, you'll realise why. It's because the camera, I'm there, but the camera is there, or you. All very confusing. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you like to see my journey and how I'm getting on, stay tuned, drop subscribe, and watch all my past videos as well to give you more of an idea. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.